Well, Junior, we got our hands on the final artifact. You can take possession of the whole set at any time.
Thank you, Commander, and well done. You're every bit as resourceful as I've been led to believe. I think the odds are stacking in our favor.
You better hope so. Delivering this artifact thing right to Kerrigan's doorstep. We're gonna need all the luck we can get.
Rest easy. We'll have the might of the Dominion fleet behind us.
Right.
Right. Sure. Even with that, we're delivering this right to Kerrigan's doorstep. Well, not this episode. Hi everyone, Cendril here. Welcome back to Starcraft 2 Wings of Liberty.
The decrypted adjutant contains records proving Mengsk ordered the massacre on Tarsonis. Now we just need to broadcast those records. Mirahan gave us a tip that might help. The Dominion is unveiling a new war machine called the Odin on Korhal. If we hijack the Odin, we can use it to gain access to the UNN studios and broadcast the records of Mengsk's war crimes. The Odin is currently in the testing facility on Valhalla.
Our team's in position. We're ready to steal the Odin. Are you absolutely sure about this, sir?
Yep. Tychus is definitely our best man for this kind of job. He does get a little excited in combat. We're gonna need to keep up with him once the fighting starts.
If he can actually commandeer the Odin, it's vital that we take out all the Dominion bases in the area. Hopefully we can block all transmissions long enough for him to do that. We can't risk word of this getting back to Korhal.
How much do we know about this Odin?
It's an experimental super-heavy siege walker designed for prolonged frontline combat. Very powerful.
Great. Even Tychus can't wreck it then.
Here they go.
Go, go, go!
I think even Tychus can't wreck it then. Engine of Destruction. Radiant Cloak becoming invisible to most enemy units. Watch out for missile turrets and ravens. Let's get started. We start with Tychus. Here.
This ain't a stealth mission anymore, ladies. Bring it loud and fast. Coming through.
Loud and fast. Good, okay. We have a group of 5 Marines and 2 medics. Tychus must survive.
Don't waste
He has
my
250 HP, does 16 damage with his chain gun, and has 2 armor. He's a really beefed up Marine.
time. Affirmative.
Oh,
Armed and ready.
there we go.
Sir, you seem to have found something very interesting there. If you can bring me a sample in the lab, that would be great.
Activate the auto turrets! Oh, you ain't keeping me from that monster. This better be good.
Now you don't control Tychus. That's the rub. Make sure you
Yes, sir.
make sure you keep up with him. Look at this huge thing.
Hot damn. I can't wait to get inside that thing and tear this place up.
Hold your position, Tychus. Let us get a support force up there to cover you.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Damn it, Tychus. Stand down. Can you read me?
He's got it stuck on transmit, sir. He can't hear us at all. Defenses are coming online at the Dominion bases.
Wonderful. Get our base set up ASAP. We'll just have to follow him in and hope he doesn't get too crazy. Now, who am I kidding?
Who am I kidding? He's already gonna just go crazy. Alright. Tychus, not knowing how the thing works, just pressing all the shiny buttons that use attacks, can't hear us. So he's just gonna go
Orders
when he's ready. The Odin has 2,500 HP. If you took science vessels, you can have science vessels go and
been waiting on you.
help heal him. If not, try to keep an SCV with him.
What's going on? SCV ready.
Sir, I'm picking up Dominion battle cruisers on an intercept course with the Odin.
Hey, Hotshot, you want these Wraith fighters now? They'll take down a battlecruiser easy. You can build more at a starport. SCV ready.
Great. The Odin is taking some damage, as you can see. Wraiths have Gemini missiles, which have 10 damage versus armored, 5 damage otherwise, 2 attacks. Their burst lasers do 8. Like I said, much less damage than Lancer torpedoes from the Viking, less damage than the ground attack of the Banshees. But it can do both. So, plus, it can cloak.
Go ahead.
A good balanced unit. Like I said, other people will more than likely prefer just using Banshees and Vikings. Excuse me. I like the balance of the Wraith, plus the ability to cloak.
Roger. SCV ready. Go ahead.
Escorting the Odin. Tychus is operating the Odin and is not under your command. Bring forces to help him destroy the Dominion base. So we need to build a...
So what's the plan now, Commander? Trash them bases, right?
Tychus, stop.
SCV ready. Jimmy? Partner? Can you hear me?
Yes, but you can't hear us.
Well, if you ain't gonna tell me not to have a little fun, I'm gonna have a little fun. Oh, here I go.
And so Tychus just, oh, well, you're not going to tell me not to go.
Yes, sir. Reporting in.
Don't worry an overly amount with this first base. The Odin is really strong. Speaking of the Odin, by the way.
You want some of this? Boom. This better be good. Arm, great job.
The Odin does 40 damage with its ground attack, times 2, because it has 2 arms. It also does 100 versus structures. It'll tear through buildings and bunkers and things like that.
Can I keep it?
Also, it does 4 attacks in the air, 15 damage apiece. With Hellfire missile launchers, en masse. So, like the...
Let's see what this baby's got.
Like a Goliath. Just way bigger.
Standing by. SCV ready. Attack formation. Sector locked in. Roger.
Time to get an automated factory up. Where is...
What's going on? Yeah. Go ahead, Command.
Now, if you do this mission earlier, I do recommend making some more wraiths. The cloaking will help you a lot.
Go ahead.
For me, though, in the order this was made, or the order that I did these,
Our ally are being attacked.
Thrusters to maximum.
SCV ready.
Sweet. You just keep me repaired, Jimmy. I'll win this whole war for you.
Does he always talk this much, sir?
Yep.
Yep, once you get him in a fight, he never shuts up.
Well, now that's done with. I'm gonna take me a little break. Good thing I brought me some liquid refreshment.
SCV
So brought
ready.
some liquid refreshment from the bar. He'll wait there for a couple of minutes, giving you time to build additional forces to take down the next base.
SCV ready.
He's going to attack. So, just so you're ready. You can, depending on when you take this mission, you have a lot of options.
SCV ready.
Been waiting on you.
Or maybe not as many options. Rates are balanced. They'll help you.
Reporting in.
Rates cost 150, 150, and 2.
This spot.
Two spots.
There's nothing like knocking back a cold one on top of your enemy's smoking corpses.
Odin Repair. Use SCVs to repair damage to the Odin. Or you can take science vessels.
Bad news. It's your time.
Do make sure to build some more base defenses though.
Will do. Yep.
You want a piece of me, boy?
You just trust me on that one.
Scared me. Yeah.
Because they will keep attacking your base.
I can't wait no longer. Here it comes. Standing by.
Alright.
Who wants some?
Our allies are being attacked.
We hear you.
Transmit course. Vector locked in. Will do, command. Go ahead, command. Transmit. Reporting in.
Our allies are being attacked. Add-on complete.
Bad news.
That's what I wanted to hear. Who called in the fleet?
Roger. Okay. Flashy red button. What do you do?
Don't press flashy red button.
Boom, baby.
Flashy red button.
Damn. Oh, that is hot.
Flashy red button is the barrage ability. It does a bunch of damage to a
Can you bring me a sample
wide
from the lab?
area.
Maybe something good will come of
Wide,
it.
quote unquote, area. But it does a lot of damage to said area.
Go ahead, command.
Diamondbacks and vultures, you can see they're starting to send bigger units.
Locked in.
Unfortunately for them, I also have bigger units.
Who called in the fleet? Well,
Bad news. Yeah, whatever. Build here. What's going on? We hear you.
transmit coordinates. Reckon you boys will need some time to catch up. Good old Tychus be right out here taking it easy.
Yeah.
Just wake me up when you're all ready. I reckon a small nuke ought to do it.
Will do, Commander.
How dare you, Reapers come from nowhere? Came from up here. Come out of nowhere. You see, they're really good at that.
In the rear with the gear.
You know, let's do the elevator refinery first.
Go ahead, Command.
Standing by.
They would be just out of range. We're gonna make sure that doesn't happen again. Should have built it one further back. I was debating where to place it. Placed it just a little too far forward.
Be ready. Who wants some?
Didn't build it yet. Not quite. We're getting there.
Ready to roll out.
It's fine. This'll do.
Acknowledged. Speak up.
Let's get the sea shaking. Let's get this second base up and running.
Bad news. Want a piece of me, boy?
Come on, Jimmy. We got heads to break.
Big job, huh?
Upgrade ship weapons and armor.
Go ahead. SCV ready. Go ahead.
Our allies are being attacked.
Go, go, go.
I'm gonna keep the rates here
Go ahead.
for base defense.
What is it? SCV ready.
I want you guys to come here and repair
What
that.
about biscuit?
Patching you through.
Our allies are being attacked.
Alright, now let's help Tygus.
Engage.
Who wants some?
Squadron on
This is gonna hurt you a lot more than it's gonna hurt me.
This is true. That was no joke, but it does need backup.
This better be good.
Our allies are being attacked.
SCV ready.
You want some of this?
Ah! Battlecruiser. Oh, by the way, the Jackson's Revenge. 550 for the battlecruiser, 700 HP. 12 air to ground, 8 air to air, 10 and 6. And they both have 3 armor. But you can see the upgrade. Just that little bit does a lot considering how fast it hits.
Kick ass and chew bubble gum.
Oh, I need more supply details. Let's get that done.
You're the boss.
Not enough minerals. Our allies are being attacked.
Ah! You scared me. Uh-huh.
abandoned ship.
What's going on?
3 bases down. Maybe the convict has his uses after all.
Squadron en route.
In the rear with the gear.
You know, I think I'll take me another breather. You better get some backup ready for me, Jimmy.
Oh, don't worry. We are.
Upgrade complete.
Also got to keep a lookout for the Zerg sample.
Huh?
I heard upgrade complete. Ship weapons level 2. Armor plating level 2.
Patching you through.
Just in case.
Additional supply depots required.
What's going on? I'm going.
Not enough minerals.
I set them to move. I set them just to move.
You reckon these
Get out.
Dominion boys will put up a fight this time? I ain't barely broke a sweat.
What is it?
They'll put up more and more of a fight. Get a force built up quickly, because as you can see, Tygus doesn't stay still for long.
Add-on complete.
Yes, sir. In the rear with the gear. Yep. Ready to roll out.
Once you're done repairing that.
Sure
Here's
thing.
the Tygus.
Reporting in. What's that?
Go. Upgrades being built. 2 our battle cruisers. Be ready.
Here we go. I'm hitting my stride now.
You hailed?
Don't neglect to have some defenses at this base either. As I kept the raids here just in case with cloaking.
Big job, huh?
Yes, Commander.
Now the barrage ability uses the big cannons on the back. Those do not hit air units.
What's going on?
There's the last Zerg, Sam.
I can't wait to dig into that. Scientifically, I mean, I'm not going to eat it.
That would not be great.
Mineral field completed.
Sorry, I lost one of the SCVs.
Okay.
What's going on?
Our allies are being attacked.
Oh, that happens.
This is gonna hurt.
Sometimes the SCVs will go to heal something and then get themselves hit.
Upgrade complete.
Hell's Angel, no wonder we were taking so much damage.
Mineral field completed.
You need some extra minerals, you could move a base here. Probably this one.
What is it? Well? Take it slow.
SCV ready.
Yes, sir.
Our allies are being attacked. Mineral field completed.
It is glorious.
SCV ready.
Weapons and armor
This is
3.
gonna get tricky. I'm detecting battle cruisers at the next base, and the Odin doesn't have strong anti-air capabilities.
Scramble more wraiths from the starport. We have enough. We can handle those battle cruisers.
This is true.
Now that was
But if it's battle cruisers, you're probably better off with
Don't worry,
Vikings.
old buddy. I'll give you some time to catch up. Well, I'll be. Those Dominion eggheads really thought of everything. Pardon me a moment.
Oh, I could have swore I saw more enemies over here. Darn. That's why I did that. Oh well, we'll have time to get our energy back.
Transformation
Mineral field
systems
depleted.
primed. What's going on? Big job, huh? Yeah.
Oh, really?
Transmit coordinates.
Said, just in case. On higher difficulties, you'll want to make a full-fledged defense over there, or it's not gonna end very well.
There we go. You ready yet?
Just about takes. So yes, the Odin even has a toilet. Those Dominion eggheads really thought of everything.
Go ahead.
Let's see, I needed a few more of these.
Huh? I can't build here. Yep.
What is it? Patching you through.
Let's get into the fight.
Yes, Commander.
I hope you're reading this, Jimmy, because I'm heading for the last base now.
Last one. Where is the... Should have seen the battle cruiser by now. This one. Find and destroy the Loki.
Our allies are being attacked.
Yes, Commander.
Made for battle. Agreed.
Did I miss it? I missed it. I don't know where it is. Is it off the map, maybe?
Course laid in.
Darn, I apologize for that.
Transformation systems primed. Inbound.
Want some of this? Time to kick ass and chew bubblegum. Hello there. Now, how'd I miss this button with a skull on it?
There's a big button with the skull on it. You can probably see what that does.
Baby, you're in for a world of pain.
I did not get the Loki. Thought it was on the way. I think it's up here. That's that base.
Who called in the fleet?
Excellent. With the Odin secured, we can hit the UNN complex on Core Hall and make our broadcast.
Hey, you hear me, Captain? Maybe next time you'll trust old Tychus with a little bit of mayhem.
That's about all I trust you with, Tychus.
Alright. Ragnarok and roll. Don't let the Odin drop below 30% if it's total live in the engine destruction mission on hard. Just keep some SCVs with it. Kicking Asgard, destroy Loki in the engine of destruction. I'll go find that and do all the mission objectives in engine destruction. Enemies hit by the Odin, 222. Odin has repaired 4,100. You will need to repair the Odin, whether it's with the SCVs or again if you have science vessels. This mission all depends on the units that you have at your disposal. Wraiths are good because they can hit both ground and air. The biggest thing they're going to have going for them is to stealth. So, do keep cloaking in mind. But since I have battle cruisers, I went heavy battle cruisers. You can take a large ground force to support Tychus, if you would like to do that as well. You have options. I'll just say on higher difficulty levels, you really want to protect your bases, both the expansion that you make and your beginning base, because they will send enemies at you. For those, rates are really good because I don't think they bring detector units, and if they do, just blast them quickly.
Well, you fought real good out there, Tychus. Your time in the freezer didn't dull your edge none.
Well, fear and violence always did bring out the best in me.
Have to admit, we always did make a good team.
Yeah. Well, that was until I went to prison and you went legit.
Right.
Right.
Ever wonder why Minx don't just send him ghosts to kill ya? You've been a thorn in his side for a long time.
Assassinating me just turned me into a martyr. He'd never be rid of me then. He needs to kill my reputation first.
Very good. You think clearly despite your hate for him. Of course, his patience has got limits too. Tread careful, Mr. Rena. Someone on this ship is already working for Minsk. I can feel it.
This is Kate Lockwell reporting from UNN headquarters on Core Hall. Let's go to Donnie Vermillion on special assignment.
Kate, I'm very pleased to be talking to General Horace Warfield. General, I understand that Dominion forces will soon be showing off their newest weapon, the Odin war machine.
That's correct, Donnie. We'll show the Odin on the streets of Core Hall itself, with full coverage from your fine network.
General, Kate Lockwell here. I've heard rumblings about some sort of logistics trouble with the Odin's debut.
Now, Kate...
It's true, Kate. The Odin was delayed in shipping, and we briefly lost communication with the production facility. But it arrived safely, so we can go ahead with the unveiling.
You heard it here first. The Dominion unveiling new weapons of destruction on the streets of Core Hall.
What is wrong with that woman? Tell her not to interrupt my interviews!
Your boy Horner is actually pulling this off. Gotta say, I'm mighty impressed.
It is impressive that Matt put this plan together. So it's nothing's wrong. Oh, the Odin got there, no problem.
So how does the Odin rate as a fighting machine?
Brother, it is the single greatest creation in the history of mankind. Striding around and dispensing righteous fury just about brought a tear to my eye. You just let me know when I can take it out for another spin.
You'll get your chance soon enough, old buddy. Don't you worry. So, Swan, what are the chances we can build something like that Odin?
You nuts? No way we've got the facilities for mass-producing hardware on that scale.
That's a shame.
Here I was thinking you could build anything, Swan.
Shoot. All right, forget the scale. I'm gonna figure it out, don't you worry. And I'll come up with something a damn sight more practical than that showpiece. You see if I don't.
We can't build that. Alright, before I end this episode. Wraith upgrades. They can start with 100 more energy, so when they come out, they can go ahead and cloak and be ready to stealth. Improved power cells provide the Wraith with a larger upfront energy resource. This allows newly built Wraiths to instantly engage in missions with heavy cloaking requirements, rather than having to wait for the reactor to build up a sufficient charge. Race evade 20% of attacks when cloaked, so you know in case they do get spotted, they have a 20% chance to dodge an attack. That might just let them survive the encounter. Very useful if you're going to use Wraiths. Especially the displacement field. That way when they get spotted by something, they're not just completely done. Need a Phobos class weapon system. The Vikings paired up with the battle cruisers. That was fun. Our suppression system wouldn't be bad. Choices. I'm gonna attach here at the end of this episode where the Loki is.
Sir, when Tychus came back aboard the ship, I had the techs run a scan on him.
Matt, you need to get a hobby.
Seriously, sir. His suit contains a sophisticated transponder. If it receives the correct code, it'll shut down all his major organs. That suit is a death trap.
He's got a gun to his head.
And who's got their finger on the trigger? Mobius?
Tychus, what have you gotten yourself into?
That stinks. That's why Tychus wants to work for Mobius so bad. Alright. Until the next episode, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a lot of fun. I'm Cendril. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.
Our allies are being attacked.
Abandon ship. Course leader.
Standing by.
Patching you through.
Upgrade complete. Our allies are being attacked.
What is
Upgrade complete.
Want some of this?